Hey everybody, it's Lee, and welcome to Grimmleighs. If this is your first time at the channel, thanks so much for checking out what we're doing here on the channel. Today we're focusing on the 21st day of 2021's Inktober challenge, and the prompt today is fuzzy. So let's get to drawing something fuzzy. I had a couple ground rules I set for myself going into Inktober. The first one was that my content needed to be at about 20 minutes. Now, that's drawing time itself, not necessarily the video, although if I can get the video done in 20 minutes, that's also going to be pretty cool. But the second prompt is, for me, of course, that I need to make it monstrous. So with that in mind, let's make something monstrous and fuzzy. I already tell people are going to be like, oh, it's Ludo. Yeah, we're all influenced by things, so it's possible. It's possible there's a little Ludo in this guy. Now this is kind of our classic Grimmleighs monster. I call them worgies. And I haven't really drawn a lot of these for the challenge or for this channel yet, but it's something you should probably expect to see more of. It's quintessentially my monster type. I will revert to this style of monster pretty much any time, given the opportunity. The thing with the Grimmleighs worgies, when I first started drawing them and painting them, it was from when I was a kid. I always loved Where the Wild Things Where the Wild Things Are. It was one of those books that I just read a million times. And of course, no shame in recognizing the incredible influence that book had on me when I was a kid. I just read it and read it and read it and loved the drawings and loved the monsters. And yeah, I don't do the scaly monsters that were so prominent. Scales, birds, that kind of stuff. I mostly liked the big furry ones. And it's that idea, and any kid that grew up in the 70s watching Sesame Street too, the idea that monsters can just be monsters. They're not necessarily scary. They're just monsters. And I love that. So that's heavily influenced the kind of monsters that I end up drawing a lot of the time. Sure, I'll draw scary monsters. I draw a lot of scary monsters. But I also like to just draw big, furry creatures that have big teeth and big ears and horns. And that are more likely just to fall asleep with their bellies pointed at the sun whenever they get the opportunity. And if they were to accidentally eat somebody, it was probably just because that person was there at the wrong time. Time, we're only about 10 minutes left. That's good. sides left, and that's fine. I think we're going to make this one. Oh, and what on earth happened here? It's like, well, it's like my camera's memory card filled up and stopped recording, and I spent a little more time adding some color to this drawing. But our fuzzy character is now here for day 21 of Inktober 2021. It's a lot of 21s in that sentence. But a lot of fun there. One of the things that I did with the color was I read a little article that you could use alcohol and a Q-tip to melt the wax of a Prismacolor pencil and use that to blend. And so I experimented with that a little bit to get some color on this fuzzy little creature. But that's it for day 2021. Day 21. Day 2021. Day 21 of 2021's Inktober challenge. My gosh, that is actually a lot harder to get out of one's mouth than you would think. If you like what we're doing here on Grimmleighs, make sure to scare up that like button. And of course, you can let us haunt you forever by subscribing to the channel. We do have a dedicated Inktober 2021 playlist. That is what this one particular video is attached to. We also have the previous 20 days worth of entries there. And I appreciate you all for tuning in. The best is yet to come.